Oh yeah. All right, here we go. All right, never fear, never fear. All right, let's see here, y'all. Let's see. Yep. All right, we're back, y'all. The stream is up now. If it goes out again, like I said again, just hold tight until I pull it back up and everything. But a lot of things have transpired since Thursday with football. Okay, all right, here we go. Like I said, y'all, it's the stream keep going out. I'm gonna keep pulling it back up, so just bear with me. My phone, I don't know if my software is quitting on me or not, but just bear with me. But congratulations to the teams that have won. Also in two, the Raiders. Yep, they beat the Baltimore Ravens. They came back 10 points in the second half and beat the Raiders. So congratulations to the Las Vegas Raiders. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get into some scores and what's going on. I'm also gonna get some storylines too. Some significant things that have going on in the league and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and go with the scores and everything. All right, starting at the top, Thursday Night Football with Amazon on Amazon Prime. Congratulations to the Buffalo Bills. Beat the Miami Dolphins 31-10. James Cook, old boy, racked up yards. 11 carries, 78 yards, one reception for 17 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, and 1 on the reception. So James Cook racked up on fantasy. So if y'all got James Cook in y'all fantasy, y'all better get him. Josh Allen, not much of an effort, but he did get 139 yards passing and 1 touchdown. And also Jamarcus Ingram, the Buffalo Bills defense, 2 interceptions. 1 was the pick 6. Christian Benford got a touchdown as well, a receiving touchdown. So congratulations to the Buffalo Bills. Now hold on. Yep. Also, not only that, Tua Tagovailoa, he suffered a concussion in the third quarter at the hands of Damar Hamlin. It wasn't anything intentional. It was just kind of one of those awkward hits and everything with Damar Hamlin. I think this is his 4th concussion, and he has no plans in quitting football. We just need to be more careful. So a lot of things of health and safety have happened in the NFL that have transpired in the past couple of days with the NFL. Continuing on to the scores. Oh yeah, in Miami, like I said, he got 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. And David Achane, he's the one that got the touchdown. He's the one that got the touchdown reception with 96 yards. So Miami, yeah, very poor performance. Buffalo came ready as usual, building off their success as usual. So go ahead and continue on to the scores. Let's go ahead and go back to the scores. Let's see the scores. It is, the game. The Raiders, again, like I said with the Raiders, they came back in the second half, scoring 20 unanswered points, 7 in the third, 13 in the fourth. So Las Vegas Raiders beat the Baltimore Ravens. I just knew that the Raiders were going to win that game. The Ravens were going to win that game. Losing the home opener to Kansas City and on that last second touchdown. So they did. They lost again. They're 0-2 for the first time in a long time. So Baltimore, they got some questions that need to be answered. Gardner Minshew, 276 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 1 rushing touchdown. Devontae Adams, fantasy, 9 receptions, 110 yards, 1 touchdown. Lamar Jackson, and that's for the Raiders. All right, now Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, 247 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Derrick Henry, 18 carries, 84 yards, 1 touchdown. Zay Flowers, 7 receptions for 91 yards, 1 touchdown. The Ravens defense got 5 sacks today. On the Raiders, got 5 sacks, but for some reason, the Raiders just happened to pull one out the magic of the hat. So the Raiders, is a surprising victory, but it is the NFL, so you can lose on any given Sunday. So this is one of those things where, hey, the Ravens just happen to win. So yeah, congratulations to the Baltimore Raiders. I mean, I'm sorry, to the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm about to say Oakland Raiders or Los Angeles Raiders. Ooh. No, congrats to the Las Vegas Raiders. Y'all got that energy. Y'all won the game today. Like I said, 20 unanswered points in the second half and really shut down Baltimore and adjusted to that, the defense adjusted and they played them good in the offense and they made adjustments on offense as well. So Baltimore, they, I would say, if I could look at anything constructive or good about this, is that these aren't divisional games that they lost, but they do count relative to the playoff picture, whether they stay home or whether they go on the road. It's 2 games into the season. You got 15 games left. So you still got some time to make up some football. Like I said, typically by the 3rd or 4th game of the year, that's when, everybody gets into stride. So, needless to say, it's a lot more football left to be played. You still got bye weeks. You still got, like that. So, they do got some time to make up, but surprisingly, the Baltimore Ravens are 0-2. They lose one more game, now, so questions are going to have to be answered. So, continuing on to the scores, and great day in football, too. With football, and we are talking about the Los Angeles Chargers and the Carolina Panthers. The Los Angeles Chargers, again, needless to say, they are the Carolina Panthers. I'm just gonna say it just like this. They are the Carolina Panthers, okay? I mean, Carolina, they've been struggling with us. The Chargers, and they got a new coach, Jim Harbaugh. So, he's been the NFL coach before. 3 consecutive NFC Championship games. So Jim Harbaugh is a bona fide head coach in the NFL. So it's almost like he just picked up where he left off, like as though he never left the NFL. So yeah, Carolina 3 points. Los Angeles Chargers, they got Herbert 130 yards, 2 TDs passing, 1 interception. J.K. Dobbins, 17 carries, 135 yards, 1 TD. Fantasy points. Quentin Johnson, 6 receptions for 51 yards, 2 touchdowns. Now, Bryce Young. I'm going to say this about Bryce Young. Bryce Young is one of those, how can I say this? I don't want to say it right now, but if this continues and if this persists, Bryce Young may be a he may be a draft bust. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like I said, you still got a lot of time. You still got enough time to progress and get some things done. But at the same time, you being the #1 pick, I think that it's not looking good for you right now, player. So you're gonna have to get some film room, get some stuff going on. All right, y'all, I'm back. Like I said, once again, if it times out again, I'm gonna keep pulling it up. I think I had to get another computer, something. But I'm back again. We're continuing on with the scores. Oh, matter of fact, I was gonna talk about, well, wait a minute. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna skip this game right here. Now, it was the New Orleans Saints and the Dallas Cowboys game. 44-19, but guess what? I'm gonna skip that game right there. That's gonna be my marquee commentary right there. I'm gonna get on some other things. My marquee commentary. No, that's going to be my marquee commentary. So I'm gonna get to that game in a minute. But I'm gonna skip the Dallas Saints game. I'm gonna talk about that game in a minute. Continuing on, I'm gonna talk about that Tampa Bay game. Tampa Bay and Detroit, 20-16. Not a bad outing for Baker. I would say the Tampa Bay Baker-Neers. Baker-Neers. Yeah, Baker Mayfield Buccaneers, Baker-Neers. So that's a nickname for the Carolina Panthers. For Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, the Baker-Neers. Baker-Neers. Baker Mayfield, $100 million contract. He playing like it. So they put up some things today. Baker Mayfield, 185 yards passing, 34 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pass, 1 rush. Chris Godwin, 8 receptions, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. So fantasy points, Chris got rewarded. He racked up a little bit. Detroit Lions, Jared Goff, 307 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Two interceptions. 2 interceptions from Jared Goff. So they Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, they balled out today. Now, 2 interceptions. Get this right here. And to Detroit's credit, Adrian Hutchinson got 4 sacks today. 4. They Detroit defense. Whoever got Detroit's defense, they got some points on defense. Adrian Hutchinson, 4 sacks today by himself, all by himself. Maybe could have got more, but yeah, Detroit. I mean, Tampa Bay, y'all got that energy, y'all want. Yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm back. All right, okay, y'all, I'm back. Like I said, if it keep going out, I'm gonna keep coming back in. So just bear with me, y'all. Just bear with me. Now, continuing on, Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. Indianapolis, 10. Green Bay, they pulled up. They pulled up today, you know. So they said, come on with it. So Green Bay, 16. Indianapolis, 10. Anthony Richardson, 3 interceptions, 1 touchdown, 204 yards passing. He turned the ball over 3 times. You cannot do that in the NFL, turn the ball over 3 times. Even though the teams might not score as much like they do in college, but in the NFL, interceptions are like golden, you know, for NFL defense. So that gives them time to rest, get the offense time to go out on the field. Now, Jonathan Taylor, now get this, 12 carries, 103 yards, 1 rush touchdown. Alec Pierce, 1 touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts. But Jonathan Taylor, that feature running back up in Indianapolis, putting up big numbers, came in like game busters. Green Bay, 16. Jordan Love out with a knee injury. Malik Willis got the start. Malik Willis, he got 120 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 32 carries, 153 yards, and the Tevion Wicks with the touchdown as well. So no. I'm sorry. Josh Jacobs got the touchdown. I mean, Josh Jacobs got 153 yards of rushing, but Dontavion Wicks with the touchdown. So Green Bay, y'all got that energy. They came through today, and they put up and they beat them at Lambeau Field. So you know that was a great home opener for the Green Bay Packers to win that game. Congratulations to you guys. Continuing on, let's go to Cleveland. And Cleveland, they had 4 defensive starters out too, playing Jacksonville. Or better yet, they will say Saxonville, 18-13. So Cleveland defense, they put up big numbers on defense. 4 sacks. Deshaun Watson, you know, he's got some legal situations going on. He got 186 yards, passing, no TDs, and he got 20-yard no passing touchdowns, but he rushed for a 20-yard. He got 20 yards and a touchdown for the Cleveland Browns. Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence, 220 yards passing. Trevor Etienne, 52 yards. 1 touchdown. So yeah, he did. They did get a touchdown. Congratulations to the Cleveland Browns. Y'all got that energy. You know, hey, listen. Continuing on. Now, San Francisco, 23, and Minnesota. No. I'm sorry. Mistake. 49ers, 17. Minnesota Vikings, 23. Brock Purdy, 319 yards passing, 1 interception. Jordan Mason. Now, if y'all playing fantasy, Jordan Mason is really that guy I would pick up. He really that dude I need to pick up because Christian McCaffrey, it's no telling when he gonna be back. But right now, Jordan Mason, he's really wrecking the show right now. 20 carries, 100 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. Deebo Samuels, 8 receptions, 110 yards. Now he didn't get a touchdown, but he did rack up on the reception. On the receptions and the yards. Now, George Kittle, 7 receptions, 1 touchdown. 49ers defense got 4 sacks up in Minnesota. But guess what, though? They really want enough of Minnesota. Minnesota's like, nah, partner, we can do it better. Now, Sam Darnold. Now, everybody thought that, you know, when J.J. McCarthy getting hurt, that that Minnesota's going to be in a lot of trouble. Minnesota played like they didn't lose. Listen. Minnesota played like they didn't lose nobody. Minnesota playing like they didn't lose nobody. Everybody thought, oh yeah, J.J. McCarthy. See, they thought Kirk Cousins was gone. And, you know, like J.J. McCarthy being hurt, we're like, man, what we gonna do? But guess what? Sam Darnold stepped in. Hey, old boy got, 268 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Todd Chandler, all right, 82 rushing yards. Justin Jefferson, 4 receptions, 133 yards, 1 touchdown. Then also, not only that, Justin Jefferson, he did get hurt. He left the game in the 3rd quarter with a quad injury. Hopefully he'll get well. And everything. I don't know who they got next week. The Vikings defense, 5 sacks. They recorded 5 sacks on the 49ers. So the Vikings did step up and win it. They stepped up. They came through. They pulled up on them. Congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings. Y'all got that energy. So yeah, the Vikings. That was a nice little going for the Vikings and everything. I think the Vikings are 2-0 if I'm not mistaken. Are they 2-0? I think they're 2-0. Matter of fact, let me look at their. Let's see. Say Steve. Yeah, the Vikings are 2-0. Now, continuing on, Seattle Seahawks. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. They won their game. They're 2-0, undefeated. Geno Smith, over 300 yards passing. He got 327 yards, 1 touchdown. Zach Charbonnet, 14 carries, 38 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. DK Metcalf, 10 receptions, 129 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah, so Geno Smith and Eric Metcalf, yeah, they got that energy. They came through with it. New England Patriots 20, Jacoby Brissett, 49 yards passing, 1 touchdown. But Hunter Henry, 8 receptions, 109 yards. Ramondre Stevenson, 21 carries, 81 yards, 1 touchdown. Now Ramondre been putting up, he been putting up a little bit of stats or whatever. So I do like Ramondre Stevenson for the New England Patriots. He's still like their feature back and everything. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now, continuing on, the New York Jets finally won the game with Aaron Rodgers. Get this, Aaron Rodgers hadn't won a game in 623 days. That's almost 2 years, a year and a half. Hadn't won the game in a year and a half. But he won today. The Jets beat the Tennessee Titans. Aaron Rodgers got 2 touchdowns. Braylon Allen, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 touchdown reception. And the Jets racked up. They got 4 sacks. Will McDonald got 3 sacks for the Jets. Congratulations to the Jets. Y'all got that energy. Tennessee, they still need to still work on some things. I know Will Levis is still a second year guy. He's still hold on. Will Levis is still a second year guy. He's a second year guy now. He's no longer a rookie. So, he played a little bit today, but they did one enough to beat the Jets. Now, I'm not saying that the Jets is gonna go on the road, but it is a start. So hey, you gotta give them that. You gotta give them that energy. Then continuing on to the scores, the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders, 18-21. This right here, y'all, was a field goal game. This was a field goal game. A game of field goals. Washington Commanders 21. New York Giants 18, Washington Commanders 21. This was a game of field goal. No, I'm sorry. My mistake, y'all. I'm wrong. Daniel Jones, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think the Giants missed 2. I think the Giants missed 2 extra points. Like he's saying that it's 6. Yeah. So the Giants did miss 2 extra points. Devin Singletary, 16 carries, 95 yards, 1 touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 10 receptions, 127 yards, 1 touchdown. The Giants got 5 sacks today. So the defense did play pretty good today. But Washington, Jane Daniels, last year, the previous Heisman Trophy winner, 226 yards. But no touchdowns, no interceptions. Brian Robinson, 17 carries, 133 yards. So Brian Robinson did rack up on the run game. But the player of the game was Austin Seibert. He kicked 7 field goals, and the game went into overtime, and he kicked the game-winning field goal. So he kicked 7 field goals today. So that's pretty cool. All right, no problem with that. Now, I'm going to get back to something real quick. The Arizona Cardinals. I believe the Arizona Cardinals, just in my opinion, they got something special going on right now down in Arizona. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr. Them boys playing, bruh. Oh, they're dangerous. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Kyler Murray. Woo, them boys put the stank on LA Rams. They beat the LA Rams. It was like a college football game. Matter of fact, let me go to the scores real quick. The Arizona Cardinals put 41-10. You would have thought that was like Georgia or Alabama playing what's a good Kentucky State or something like that. One of them small schools. Arizona put the stank on them boys. Get this, y'all. Okay, Matthew Stafford, right? He got 216 yards, no touchdowns. Kyron Williams, 25 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. That's all LA got today. That's really all they got. Now, get this right here. Kyler Murray, 325 all-purpose yards, 266 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. James Conner, 21 carries, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr., 4 receptions, 130 yards, 2 touchdowns. Man, listen, if you got Marvin Harrison and Kyler Murray in your fantasy, boy, you got some points like a mug today. Look, if anything, I'm gonna tell y'all something just like this. And this is just my opinion on the whole thing, right? Marvin Harrison, now I know he had a whole big name, likeness, and image, and whatever kind of brand issue, I guess, with the not with the NFL, but maybe I guess with the other advertisers or brands who support the NFL. But now that whole situation is over with, Marvin Harrison Jr. is just like Marvin Harrison Sr. He's just like his daddy. Can get wide open and will roast you. He listen, Marvin Harrison Jr. was burning them boys. Okay. Oh boy, got 2 touchdowns. Look, let me tell you something. 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. I guarantee you, if you ain't got Marvin Harrison right now in your fantasy, you better draft him. You better pick him up. So whoever got these fantasy circles, I'm letting y'all know right now, you better go get Marvin Harrison Jr. And you better get Kyler Murray with it too, because that whole quarterback touchdown connection is like Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, boy. That's the kind of connection I feel like that Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. has. It's one of those type of connections right there. So if you ain't got them, you better go pick them up. I'm just letting you know. I don't even play fantasy, but I know. I know stacks though. So yeah, Arizona, y'all definitely got their energy. I don't know who Arizona played next, and that's a division game too, which pretty much helps them. San Francisco lost, so I think Arizona, in between Arizona and Seattle, they could they can give San Francisco some problems. And you know the SEC West, they always beat up on each other anyway. So normally they split those games, but yeah, Arizona, yeah, y'all better watch out for them. Now continuing on to my scores real quick. Let me go ahead and go back to the scores. I think with Pittsburgh, 2-0. Justin Fields, Russell Wilson out again. And they in Pittsburgh, what I like about Pittsburgh, they find a way to beat you. They find a way to beat you. And the unsung hero other than Justin Fields was Darnell Washington from Georgia, the big old 6'7" tight end who caught. That was the only touchdown of the game. That Steelers defense is good. Like I said, Pittsburgh known for their defense, and they did show up today. So yeah, they won the game, and they came through. Bo Nix, it wasn't a bad outing. Well, yeah, Bo Nix, yeah, he was horrible. 246 yards passing, 2 interceptions. You cannot turn the ball over against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh gonna eat all day when it comes to Pittsburgh gonna eat all day. They're gonna eat all day when it comes to defense. And I can tell you that right now, because in Atlanta, what we saw last week with TJ Watt, that dude was eating. Man, listen, hey, he didn't need no cats and dogs like them Haitians did up in Springfield, Ohio. No, he was eating already. He was full already. Oh yeah, he was engorged in sacks. You know what I'm saying? He didn't eat no cats and dogs. But anyway, he didn't do all that. But yeah, Congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Steel Curtain defense. Y'all got that energy. In the last game that I got one more game. The Cincinnati game and Kansas City game. That was a good game. I watched that game right there too. So Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. That game went down to the wire, like a last-second field goal, and on a penalty and last-second field goal, they put them in field goal range to beat the Cincinnati Bengals. The Kansas City Chiefs, Pat Mahomes, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not a good job from Pat Mahomes, but that Kansas City offense is just finding a way. They're finding a way to win games. Isaiah Pacheco, 90 yards. Rashee Rice, 75 yards, 1 touchdown. The Chiefs won on the last-second field goal because of a penalty that was called at the end. That penalty was called at the end of the game with only seconds left, which put them in the field goal, and that would relatively help them win the game. And so, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. They won. They got Atlanta next week in Atlanta. Well, we'll see how that goes. But at any rate, yeah, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. Not a bad deal. But, it's 8:23. Okay, I forgot. Let me go ahead and get back to the game because I know the other football game is on too. The Texans and the Chicago Bears. But now, needless to say, here's my deal. Let me go back to the score real quick. Let me get this game real quick because I'm going to let y'all go to the other game. New Orleans Saints or the New Orleans Stanks. And how about them Dallas Cow pieces of anyway? Yeah, 44-19. Another like college-esque type game. Yeah, they stunk up the whole joint. New Orleans beat the crap and beat the you-know-where out of the Dallas Cowboys. Derek Carr, 243 yards passing, 3 touchdown passes. No, 3 touchdowns, 2 passing, 1 rushing, 1 interception. 125 QBR rating. Alvin Kamara, 180 all-purpose yards, 20 carries, 115 yards, 3 touchdowns. No, actually 4 touchdowns. Okay, 3 rushing touchdowns and 1 touchdown reception. Rashid Shaheed, 4 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. They racked up the day. The New Orleans Saints wrapped up the day. Look, listen. They racked up the day. Dak Prescott from the Cowboys. Okay, I say Dak Prescott. Yeah, he do play like he's somebody's daddy. 293 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Well, being Dak as usual. CeeDee Lamb, 4 receptions, 90 yards, 1 touchdown. Yeah. So they did play like that. So let me ask you something. If you got Alvin Kamara as your running back, you don't want the whole weekend with Alvin Kamara or Kamara. I don't. It's a Kamala. I don't know. Hey, listen, I don't know how to pronounce that dude's last name. But you know who the running back is. If you got Alvin Kamara or Kamara, you racked up and won the whole weekend. You don't beat everybody. Hey, if you in your fantasy league, he crying, pins and needles. Somebody up there crying right now. But anyway, let me go ahead and get to let me go ahead and get to America's scheme. Not America's team, America's scheme. The Dallas Cowboys. This is the only team I know where they will pay you a whole bunch of money and you mess up. Dak Prescott is not only an accident waiting to happen. Dak Prescott, it's like that bad thing that you know that happened, is already happened, and it's only gonna get worse. Listen, he done finessed Jerry Jones twice. Dak Prescott, I think, you know what? I think Dak Prescott is an AT alien. I really do think Dak Prescott is from Atlanta. Because Atlanta ain't nothing but schemers, scammers, and bullshitters. And this is what Dak Prescott is. He don't scam Jerry Jones, he don't scheme Jerry Jones, and bullshit Jerry Jones. He got all that money $240 million. What's it? $240 million? $200 million guarantee? I forgot what his contract. I think this is what it was. Now, CD Lamb on the other hand, the jury out on him. But Dak on the other hand, man, listen. Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott, that Dallas defense, man, y'all bums. You guys are bums. You really are. And then not only that, I forgot you got Mike McCarthy. Well, that says a lot within itself, Mike McCarthy. But yeah, interceptions, throwing interceptions. One thing you can count on Dak Prescott doing in the football game is throwing interceptions and fucking up. Oh man, listen, that's one thing that's one thing you can definitely count on Dak doing. Making a lot of money and loafing as a quarterback. And he did exactly that. Man, listen, I mean $240 million, $200 million guarantee. You know what? I wouldn't do nothing either. I'm gonna sit right here and look, I get paid anyway. That's exactly what it is. And here's the thing with the Cowboys. Again, the Cowboys are America's scheme. That's what the Cowboys are. No America's team, America's scheme. It's a scheme. See, this is the thing where they won last week, right? This is what they did. Y'all, listen, everybody football fans all over the place, right? This is what the Dallas Cowboys do. Y'all know what the Cowboys do. They win one game. Oh, man. Here we come. It's our year, baby. We going all the way. We going to win the Super Bowl. We about to win this Super Bowl. We about to win the Super Bowl. It's our year. It's our year. It's our year. This is what the Cowboys do when it comes to playing football and everything like that. Look, listen. Jerry Jones is the Jim Jones of pro football. He got Kool-Aid all day, and the Dallas Cowboys have drunk that Kool-Aid. Oh man, look, the Cowboys don't drunk that gridiron Kool-Aid. Jerry Jones is a football version of Jim Jones drinking the Kool-Aid. That's what it is. The Dallas Cowboys have drunk the Kool-Aid. Hey, Dak Prescott has given you guys that Kool-Aid. All these other football fans and everything, oh, it's our year, it's our year. No, it ain't. It ain't never your year. It's never your year. It will never be your year. You hear me? It ain't gonna never be our year. So go ahead, sit down somewhere. Listen, that defense, wait a minute. What defense did I see today? I didn't really see nothing. But anyway, but that's what happened today. The Dallas Cowboys, they got that stink put on them. And New Orleans Saints, even though I'm a Falcons fan, and y'all know we don't get along, but listen, if anything, if I want to see a football game, is I can't stand the Saints. And that's cool. They can't stand me neither. But one thing we can always agree on is if we beat the Cowboys. Oh man, listen, it's one thing we got in common. Beating the Cowboys. Hey, thank you, Nolans. We know we got to see y'all in a couple more weeks, but at any rate, Saints, y'all got that energy. Derek Carr, you got that energy. Alvin Kamara, you got that energy. Shaheed, you got that energy. Y'all got that energy. Listen, I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all football game. It's 8:30. I think the kickoff has already happened, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, my birthday. I'm gonna do a birthday stream. I'm gonna talk about this game. We'll talk about this game tomorrow night too. So it'll be post-game report on this game and a pre-game report on the Falcons.